Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. So this is going to be our fine motor, fine motor challenge, 5-minute activity video. Fast, fun, 5-minute fine motor challenge video activity part 2. So it's part of a 2-part series. We have our part 1 video in which we do some finger movement and isolation, finger control, a little bit of manipulation, coordination, finger strength, right? Some grasp patterns using some different kind of finger movements. So that's in our part 1 video. So now here we have our part 2 video, which is another activity that's a good way to work on our fine motor skills in a fun but kind of a challenging way, but still fun and doable. So here is our video. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, and it's a fast, fun, 5-minute fine motor challenge video. So let's see if I can get through it in 5 minutes. Okay, so what we need is a piece of paper. You can do it without a piece of paper as well, but the piece of paper just helps to visualize what we're going to be doing. Okay, and we're going to be putting shapes on here. You can do either one shape on the front, maybe one on the front and one on the back for 2 shapes. You can do 3 shapes, maybe 2 and 1, or all 3 on the front, whatever you want to do. You can introduce folding and practice some folding to do 2 shapes on the front and 2 on the back, or fold it more for 4 shapes. Okay, so we're not going to be doing folding. We're just going to be drawing our shapes, and we're going to do 2 on the front and 2 on the back. So for the front, we can do circle and square. And on the back, we can do triangle. Okay. And we can do heart. It's a good shape. Okay. So what we're going to do is we can either trace right along this shape on this paper. Okay, and I'm just going to fold it so it's a little easier to see. We can trace right along the paper, or we can hold it in the air. So our fine motor skills, our fine motor muscles are not just the muscles of our hand, they're actually just the small muscles of our body. So we have fine motor muscles in our fingers. We also have fine motor muscles in our feet. We actually also have fine motor muscles of our face, like our lips and our tongue, but we're not doing our face muscles today. Okay, we're going to be focusing on our fingers and feet. But finger, feet, face, fine motor all starts with F, which is funny. Okay, so let's get started. So what I want us to do is first we're going to try just to use our finger to make this shape, triangle. Now we're going to use our wrist to make the shape. Then see if we can use just our elbow. Just our elbow, okay? So we might need to turn and rotate our shoulder, but see if we can make this shape with our elbow. Then we get our arm straight, and now we're using our shoulder to make the triangle. Okay, perfect. Switch to the other hand, same thing. Then the wrist. Then that elbow. A little tricky with the elbow, right? Okay, straighten that arm, triangle. From the shoulder. Okay, now we get both of those arms together, and now any combination here of the hands, you can either have your hands straight out or lace your fingers or pointing, whatever you want to do, one hand on top of the other, and we're making that triangle. We could go one way and the other way. Okay, then we go down to our feet. So same thing, we can look at our piece of paper and we can kick our leg out. So you can kind of see here. Okay, so we can kick our foot out and see if we can, just using our toes, draw that triangle shape using our toes. Okay, so it's a nice way to challenge our feet, fine motor muscles. See if we could do it just with our toes. It's a little hard. Okay, then we could try with the ankle. Okay, you could go the other way if you like. Then what about if you're using the knee? Can you make a triangle using your knee? Then straighten out that leg. See if you can use the hip so that leg is straight to draw a triangle. Okay, then just like we did with the arms, I know I have a hole here. Just like we did with the arms, bring those legs together. Okay, so we bring those legs together and now we draw the triangle with both of our legs together. So you might need to hold on to the chair. What about the other way? Okay, come back to our seat here. Okay, so we got through our fingers moving in our joints all the way up to our shoulder, and our legs moving from our toes all the way up to our hip. Okay, we can continue using this shape by standing up and walking forwards into the shape of a triangle, and maybe backwards, or jumping forwards and then jumping backwards, or we can sidestep one way and then sidestep another way, okay? Or you could do any kind of animal jumps, animal crawls to go forwards and backwards or sideways through our shape, okay? And then once we finish our triangle, we're able to move on to our other shapes. So remember, you can have just one shape, you can have two shapes with one on each side, or just two on the front, or four shapes like we did here, okay? Or even more shapes if you'd like, any combination of shapes, all right? So nice way to challenge our fine motor skills of our fingers and hands, as well as our feet and legs, okay? And of course, with the movement, it does get a little bit more into our gross motor skills, but the stronger that we make our muscles that are close up, those stabilizing muscles, the more control we have in our muscles that are farther away. The stronger our shoulder, the more control and movement in our finger. The stronger our hip, the more control in our toes and feet. Okay, so might have went a little bit over, but that's our fast 5-minute fine motor challenge activity video part 2. All right, hope you enjoy. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. All the best.